My name is Mrs. Oau, the current principal of Marina High School, OAU Ile Ife.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Can you please tell us the population of the school, the population of students in the school, especially those in the terminal class?
Okay. We have about 77 students who are in the final class, the SS3 students. We also have about 65 who are in DSS3. So
The overall population?
then the overall population we have about 380 something students in the school.
Okay, thank you. How would you rate the students' academic performance?
The students here are far better than the students in other schools.
Okay.
So our students they are at par with other students in other places. Even students from our school compete favorably with students from other schools in the state. Recently, our school went to Osogbo for essay and quiz competition. We came second in the essay competition. We came first in the quiz competition in the whole state. So I know that our students they can compete anywhere.
Is the school involved in any other extracurricular activities like debates or excursions that take them out of the school? How do they perform?
Our students here are lucky, maybe because of the place where the school is situated. Apart from us having the literary and debating program every Thursday between 12 and 2 in the school, there are sometimes when people from outside will come to speak with them about their health, about how to go about becoming great in life. The Association of Ladies in Science, they were here sometimes to talk to the girls that they can be scientists. They should not allow anybody to deceive them that science is not an area where girls can dive into. That there are women, professors, everyone, professor, doctor. There were so many. They came and they came to educate them. So there are a lot of ways that the students from the school benefit from the people in the hospital, the teaching hospital. They come here often to teach them how to go about a lot of things, their health, everything. The university community, their Greek department, the space, everyone, they will always come to tell them one thing or the other that will help them. So students here, they have an advantage of where the school is situated that other students in town do not have. So in extracurricular activity, our students are doing well.
Okay. The world is veering towards artificial intelligence now. I have the students here, have they been exposed to things like coding and robotics or any form of AI?
Yes, students here are exposed. Students here were last week about 20 students from the school were invited to the Center for Space and what is it called on campus.
Space energy.
They taught them a lot of things. A student from the school at one time was taken to space because, like I told you, because of the place where the school is situated, it gives us so many opportunities. So our students, and because the 1998 set also got a lot of computer science set for us. Our students are able to go into so many things on the computer that sometimes I even have to call them, come oh, you come and help me in this area. And fortunately enough for us, when the last administration was employing teacher, the one that was posted to our school was the computer science teacher. So she knows a lot about computer science and he has impacted on them.
So I can see that the school is investing a lot in the students. And are they responding in terms of their behavior? How would you rate this behavior?
There's no way that when you have a lot of people gathered together, there will be some that are deviant. Maybe because of the home they came from, or because of peer pressure or whatever. So there are some of the students that are not behaving well. They still go into the bush instead of coming to the classes. But generally speaking, the larger percentage, this 95% of the students that we have here, they are well behaved and they know what they have come to Molinari School for. So that's what they do. And this 5% that we're talking about, one way or the other, they are conforming.
During our time here, we had that Igbo bush, and it used to pose security challenges at that time. I don't know if you have that issue now. Do we still have people who go there? Does it pose any porosity?
The Igbo is still there, very, very much there. And some students, like those 5% that I mentioned the other time, they still go there. We cannot help that. But I'm hoping that one day the 86 set that started the work of fencing the school, maybe some other set will join them. Maybe it is this set again that will do it, so that that area can be cut off from the school, so that nobody will be able to go in there and nobody will be able to come from there into the school. So the Igbo is still very much there. Some students still go there. At least we know that the largest percentage of students don't go there. It is just few of them that go there.
And the security challenges, the porosity that creates, what does it?
It is still there because some people will just come. For instance, if you forget anything outside, like the ring that we use to jingle the bell, when you forget it outside, somebody can just come in and pick it, because we are not here 24/7. And maybe we forget, maybe the student takes 1 or 2 chairs outside and they didn't bring it in to be locked in. So people can just take it. You won't have to go to their houses to check. Maybe, is this Molinari High School chair that you are sitting on or whatever? So those ones are there, but at least relatively the security challenge is not much, because people from the security department and campus, they are always at they are always ready to help us whenever we call upon them that we have security challenge in this area. Sometimes they do come to help us, even when we are not there in the night, they come.
So does the school have a student counselor?
Yes, we do. We have a counselor who is a qualified counselor. But because we don't have anyone, particularly in our area of specialization, we don't have many Yoruba teachers. So she's the one teaching Yoruba, and she's also the counselor.
Okay.
And we have just one Yoruba teacher in the schools. So that's why she does a lot of work. But at least she still counsels the student.
Do we still have the practice of students cutting grass in the school?
Yes. Despite the fact that we have been able through the parent teachers, a parent forum, to buy 2 lawnmowers. But there are some areas that the lawnmowers cannot cut. That we have to use cutlass to cut, like the real frontage of the school and some places at the back in the school. There are some areas that we need to use cutlass to cut. So we still engage the students in cutting, but not much online.
So far, can you share the contributions of the various alumni sets to the school, and also if there are any other needs that the school may still have?
The alumni of this great school, they have been extremely wonderful. All that you see from the gate of the school to the end of the school, they are done by the alumni. The gates and the gatehouse was done by the 1986 sets. That signpost that is outside there, the 1997 set did it. They also bought the printer and a computer set for the office there. The 1985 sets were the one that renovated this hall, the first hall. The hall to your right when you come into the school. The hall to the left was done by the 1988 sets. This admin block was renovated by the 1989 sets. The longest block in the school, the one immediately after the admin block, was renovated by the 1983 set, the first set. The home economics block, that one was renovated by the 1987 set. The SS3 block was renovated by the 1991 set. They have done it twice. I remember when I was a teacher here, it was blue and white. When I came back, I saw that they have changed the color to the color that other structure in the school has. Then at the time when I was here as a teacher, that block was wooden doors, but they have changed it to iron doors. The 1998 set, they were the one that supplied the computer and the renovation of the computer lab. They also gave us a library equipped with books. They gave some students scholarship then too. They bought us a table tennis court. Presently, they are working on the chemistry lab. They have done tremendously well. The 1996 set helped us in renovating the toilets of the school. The same 1998 set, they were the one that helped us in renovating 3 classrooms on the block that is along towards the field, towards the school field. They helped us in renovating 3 classrooms there. The 1992 set, they were the one that helped in the construction of the borehole. Every set is trying to do one thing or the other. The national body sent some people here a few days ago to come and give us the seminar on teaching in this digital age and how to make our students flow with the AI thing and others, and how to go about our own retirement even as teachers. One person, Mr. Tayo Akinokun, last year he gave us 25 chairs and tables for the students, plastic chairs and tables, not just ordinary chairs and tables. This year again, early January, he gave us 25 chairs and tables too. Then this June, before June ended, he gave us 27 chairs and tables for the principal and the teachers in the school to sit. The 1984 set, they came with the intention of landscaping the school. But when they saw that others were doing something that you can easily see, their arrowhead, I think was, I'm not sure, I know is Eluyemi, maybe Dipo or something. Dapo. Not the one that is doing politics, the senior brother. So he came, Dapo. He came and he saw that, okay, let's walk around the school, let's see what we can do. And when they got to the biology lab, they saw that even the roofing was caving in. So they started work on the roofing. They brought a company to measure all the roofing sheet they will need, the asbestos, everything. And before we knew it, they already re-roofed the biology lab. So every set has been coming. Those that are young, the 2001, 2002 set, they have also come. They gave scholarship to students. You know, at the end of each section, we used to have a government exam. We call it Unified Promotion Exam, and we pay. So these people came, they paid. Last year, the 2001 set came, they paid for 50 students. They also paid for a particular candidate to write the WAEC and NECO of this year. The 2002 set, they came too this year. They paid for about 100 candidates to write this Unified Promotion Exam. Presently, the Unified Promotion Exam is ongoing. They paid for them. I know that many of the students who don't have written the exam, or if they write, it would have been a serious burden on the school because they may not pay, and we'll have to find a way of paying for them. So every set has been wonderful. Everyone from the national president to the ESCO. Each time I call upon them, like when we wanted to have the inter-sport last year, I called him that he should give me somebody to be the chairperson. He sent somebody, and that person was there even before we started the program. When we wanted to do the VS for the last set, I called him, he sent somebody, and Professor Olaleye came all the way from Ibadan and he was here from the beginning to the end of the whole thing. When I called him, Prof, please come to our school, I want to show you something, he will always be here. So this, you people, you have been tremendously good to us. You make teaching easy for us. You make learning easy for the students too. Everybody that comes to this school, they say, you people are enjoying it. In fact, there was a time the former commissioner for education in the state, they organized a seminar for the English teacher, and they used that up, the left side up, and he said he was walking around the school. I was the vice principal here then, and he walked around and he was happy because he thought that it was government that has done all this thing, because the color of the uniform then was the color they used in painting everything. So the principal then told him that those students were doing, it was those students that did all these things. And he walked around and he said, wow, those students must have a hand. And in the old student having a hand, that's why I'm here. The old students said they wanted somebody that would make their school to be what they want. And maybe because I've taught here for long, I'm not an student of the school, but maybe because I've taught here for long, they have confidence in me, and that's why they wrote a letter to the then commissioner, Barrister Folorunsho Oladoyin. They wrote a letter to me and said I must be placed here. So the whole students, they have done too much for the school. That people, when they come here, they just say, you people, you are just enjoying. Because we go to other schools, we see what of same there. So I want to say very big thanks to the old students. But like you said, there will always be area of need. I don't know how we can do it. Maybe some other set will join hands with the 1986 set so that we can block that area of Igbo Koko completely from the school. Then we have good problems now. Parents are happy to bring their children to the public school. We have another session. They will want many students to come in again. Our accommodation might not be sufficient because we have abandoned a lot of buildings and now they are dilapidated. Students cannot stay there because at the time we didn't have many students. So many buildings were abandoned. We just concentrated on where we can put the students. And you know, when you don't live in a house, definitely it will begin to depreciate. So if we can get sets to help us with those blocks, the two blocks that are very close to the Igbo Koko, there is another block towards the field that needs intervention. So if then those ones that are already renovated, some of them still need to be renovated because there are things that need to be done there. So that notwithstanding, I really appreciate the old students for their effort. Because each time I think about it, these people, they don't have their work, they don't have their children here. Why are they committing so much of their money into making Moremi High School great. I see that it is the love of your alma mater that is in you that is making you to do it. When I said that on Monday to Mr. Diran Oshobi, he said we are under compulsion to see that our alma mater is doing great. We may not have children here. That's the way we were trained. That was what he told me. So I'm immensely grateful to every one of you, both young and old. You have done really well, and I pray that God will do wonderful things in your life. He will continue to bless you and continue to lead you everywhere you go in the name of Jesus. Thank you.